your prime directives.
I just got back from thrifting, and I actually got a lot more than what you see on the table, so let's get into it. Sometimes when I go thrifting, I find stuff brand new in the box. This is Monopoly Millionaire. It's not an old version of Monopoly, it's $2.99, and this actually goes for about 25 to 30 bucks on Amazon, so that's where I'm going to be selling that. This is a caller ID attachment for traditional landline phones. Some people are kind of sleeping on these types of products right now, especially certain landline phones for resale, because here's the comps on the screen, just take a look. People forget a lot of businesses still use landlines and they need stuff like this, and because there's not that many left, that's the price they gotta pay for it. So yeah, be on the lookout for these if you do any resale. This is a vintage Godzilla from the Godzilla movie. Yep, 1998. These are merchandise and other stuff from that time period for Godzilla movies is still valuable. Almost all old merchandise for Godzilla is valuable. Didn't make that much of it. Anyways, I don't know if this is based on the animated series or the movie, but regardless, I think it goes between like 30 to 40 bucks. Anyways, I'll put comps on the screen regardless. Now that I'm looking at him, he's kind of ratty. I might have to clean him up a little bit. Angry Birds Knock on Wood, the board game. This is like a game where you set up like the little plastic wooden pieces and stuff similar to the mobile game, and then you fling the birds and stuff at them and try to knock it down for points. Certain Angry Bird merchandise over the years, especially the plush, have really gone up in value. I was very surprised that there's even a market for that. But regardless, sometimes new versions of this game on Amazon used will sell upwards of $75 to $50, and new in the box versions of this can easily sell over $100. But I only paid $2.99 for this, and if this doesn't have all the parts and pieces in there, I got a netter box that's got a bunch of miscellaneous parts that I picked up not that long ago, and we'll see if we can get the whole thing together, at least one of them. These solar sculptures were being sold by Dillard's, I want to say in like the early 2000s, and for some reason, I forget that's the name of the artist that designs these. These have gotten really popular over time just because of the unique way it looks. And finding one new in the box can sell for a pretty good amount. Comps on the screen. The Wizard of Oz. Any omnibus or huge collections of the Wizard of Oz series that have multiple of the novels with them. Barnes & Nobles at one point sold a big book that had all 10 of the novels put into it at once, and that sells for a pretty good amount on eBay. But these two books will actually sell between $35 to upwards of $50. They want to have the whole series in one or two books. Found a Guitar Hero controller for the Wii, plus the original bag that goes with it. Guitar Hero controllers still sell pretty damn well because there's still a pretty big following for that too. I'm still surprised they have not made any kind of new version of it whatsoever, but it is what it is. Only paid $8.99 for this, and I'll probably be able to get somewhere between $40 to $50 for the whole thing. Ed Hardy jeans and jean shorts. If you're not looking out for this, you really should be. A lot of his jeans have this really flashy embroidery on the back and on the front, and generally, the more embellished and over the top all of the graphics are, the more that you can probably sell them for. I only paid $4.99 for these, and comps on the screen. This has no tag, but I did recognize who the manufacturer was. This comes from Liquid Blue. They used to do a lot of like Big Evil Clown and Skull shirts for Hot Topic in the early to mid to late 2000s, and this style was actually kind of coming back a little bit. I paid $5 for this shirt, and I'm going to have to do some measurements in order to get the proper sizing and everything, but I think I should get between, comps on the screen. I don't got time to remember, sorry. Affliction Swim Trunks. This is another brand to be on the lookout for. I only paid $2 for this, and I was kind of lucky with this one because the thrift store I went to is normally very vigilant about pricing up Affliction and certain other types of jeans. Affliction normally sells denim jeans, but they missed this one, and their board shorts still sell pretty well. MMA Elite. This is another Y2K era style brand that's getting really popular again. Really hard to recognize Y2K era and late 90s shirts because a lot of them have this huge all over print graphics, and they have stuff like skulls and giant crosses and stuff like that. Because of the beating that the Lord of the Rings franchise is taking right now from stuff like Rings of Power and the latest video game Gollum, a lot of Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings merchandise is going up in value. This is the Monopoly version of the original trilogy for Lord of the Rings, and I've seen this version of it can sell upwards of $50 to $60 around Christmas time on Amazon in the used board games area. The Risk version of Lord of the Rings I've seen sell used for up to $100, and if you actually got it, you know, shrink wrapped and brand new, you can reach almost $200. Doc Martens shoes, I only paid $10 for these, but I can still probably get between 30 to 40, maybe 50 for them. I may actually keep these for myself. Doc Martens, I've had them before, and I've never felt a shoe that felt better than Doc Martens, not gonna lie. Normally, I don't like to pick up Wii Remotes with the nunchucks because the cost on them have gone really, really downhill. But this is the Wii Remote with the Motion Plus inside, so that makes them a little bit more valuable. And because I was only paying $5 for the whole thing, I should still get between 25 to maybe 30. This is a new with tags Carhartt Force Ridgefield shirt. Now, this shirt only cost me $5, but there's a reason. A lot of people don't like to wear shirts, even if they're brand new, if they got some random company's logo on it, especially if they're buying it because they like the brand, but don't know who the company is. Now, I can still put this on eBay and sell it for a little bit less. There are people who will still wear it, but normally I'd probably be able to ask $35 for this, and I'm going to have to lower it a little bit. And last, we got this American Girl horse. I was kind of surprised because I looked at it and I was like, that looks like something from American Girl. If you're not familiar with American Girl, a lot of their discontinued stuff, even accessories, can sell very, very high on eBay. So I asked them to bring it over, and sure enough, it is, an American Girl. This only cost me $10 and, well, comps on the screen. And that is it, guys. I think I'm going to go chill out, play some video games, and relax. I will catch you guys later. Please keep watching. Peace.